Let's go to Matt in Lynchburg, Virginia. Matt, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
I am actually able to get a free master's through my job right now, and I'm kind of wondering if I should do it or not. It won't be in the field that I got my bachelor's in.
Well, but what's the long-term goal? To me, I'm not worried about it being in the field that you got your bachelor's in unless you got your bachelor's on purpose and it's very intentional towards your big vision.
Well, I had originally wanted to work in government intelligence, but that's been more difficult to get into than I was previously imagined.
Hold on. You just went real muffled, like you put a sock on the phone. So let's pull that phone up to your mouth and try that last statement again.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I originally wanted to work in government intelligence, but I haven't been able to get into that field.
Okay. But if I could get you into that field with a phone call today, would you be calling me? Would you be wanting to get out of it and go a different direction, or would you be out of your mind excited?
I'd be excited.
All right. So I don't think it's a worthy cause, or excuse me, a worthy reason to change direction just because it's been hard to get in. Is the change in direction, is it also in your sweet spot?
It's finance is what I'm looking towards.
Okay. Why?
And
Why
yes,
finance?
I do enjoy, primarily because, like the pay, and then I do enjoy finances.
Okay. I'm okay with great pay, but it can't just be all about pay, and it feels like it is. That's the first thing out of your mouth. So the question is, are you good at the details, the talents that you're going to need? You got some strong talent in the area that you need to be for finance?
Oh, well, I haven't, I've worked in like a financial field before, but I haven't really done anything inside of this master's program.
Okay.
So it'd be something brand new to me.
Okay. Well, I want you to spend some time talking to somebody who's doing the kind of work you think you want to do, which is what? What's the dream job within finance?
The dream job within finance?
Uh-huh.
I honestly hadn't put any thought towards that yet.
Yeah. So, Matt, how long have you listened to my show or watched the show?
Just a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So I want to make sure you understand something. I believe that you were created to fill a unique role in your work. Okay. And so in figuring out what that contribution zone looks like, we have to see what the intersection is of what you do best, your talent, hard skills, soft skills, the work you love to do, that's passion, and then the results of your work that matter deeply to you, that's mission. And so I feel like that you're leaning more towards, you know what, it's been really hard to get into one field, and so I'm just going to kind of give up on that, and I'm going to go another direction because I think I can make really good money there, and I'm afraid that if it's not truly in your sweet spot, like the work itself, that you love the work, and you don't know if you love the work because you don't know what the work is. You're just thinking finance in general. You don't know, do you want to be in stocks and be a stockbroker basically? Do you want, are you wanting to be a financial advisor where you're helping people with their investing and long-term retirement strategy? You know, do you want to be in corporate finance where you're, a big time bean counter and work your way up to the C-suite as a chief financial officer? You just don't know yet. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's what you need to figure out. Will I love that kind of work all day, every day? Do the results that type of work creates, and by the way, those are all different ideas I just threw at you, all creating different results. Which of those really make your heart sing? That's really important. Or you're going to call me 10 years from now, or people like you call me 10 years from now and they go, I chased this, I went after this because of the money, but I don't love it. And so I think that's where I'm trying to push you a little bit. Versus, how did you describe what you've been going after? Say that one more time, the current type of work you've been trying to get into.
It'd be government intelligence.
Yeah, government intelligence. When I started talking to you about that, and I said, well, would you be happy if I could open up a door there? You were absolutely into that. And the question is, why did you originally seek out government intelligence?
Just because of that, gives you an option to serve in a different way other than the military.
Okay. So the why on that is not very strong either. And so I want you to be able to walk through the process of the Career Clarity Guide. Have you taken that on my website? I know you're only 2 weeks into us here.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I want you to download that because it's free. Okay, so it's not a product; it's just a worksheet that will allow you to go through that process. Because here's what this is, Matt. I want you to be able to say, you know what? I really love the work of government intelligence, or I love the work of crunching numbers on behalf of corporations so that they can make good decisions. Or I love the work of crunching numbers and analysis and building a financial plan for a family to be able to invest and reach their dreams. You've got to really feel like, man, this work, I love the work because of the results of the work. And obviously you've got to have the talent to pull that off. But really passion and mission, the work you love, the results of the work that matter deeply to you, you've got to get really clear on that because it's going to help you decide whether or not you should do this. Because that's how you started the call. Should I go get qualified? Right?
Right.
And the answer is, yeah, you should go get qualified if you feel like this is going to be work that you really, really enjoy that produces results that matter deeply to you. The answer is yes, go do it. But I think there's a step involved. I want you to go do your homework. It's called the proximity principle. Hang on the line. Madison, let's give Matt a copy of my book, The Proximity Principle, because Matt, this is where you've got to apply the principle and say, I've got to start getting around people and getting places where the work that I'm interested in is happening so that I can clarify and verify. I can learn what all's involved in this career and day to day. What's the job? What are the results? Does it connect to my heart? That's how I'm clarifying. And as I clarify, my heart verifies that, yes, indeed, this would be work that I am fully committed to.